I already have,
That's
I
good.
already have a,
It's
It's long.
I already
All right.
have, I already have.
Call the order of the meeting of the Public Property and Safety Committee. You know, the roll call. Ms. Hayes,
Present.
Ms. Diana Wagner,
Here.
Mr. Newton,
Okay. I'm here.
Okay.
and Ms. Anthony is absent. 3.0 approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Approve.
I'll second.
Right, any discussion on the agenda? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
No opposed. 4.0, review and approval of the meeting minutes from the August 6, 2024 meeting. Have a motion to approve.
A motion to approve.
Second. Mr. Newton, second. All right, any discussion on the minutes? All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Approval of claims 5.0. On the public safety side, we have cash requirements of $96,256.69. Manual claims of $7,289.35 for a total of $103,546.04. On the public property side, we have cash requirements of $62,955.09, $0 in manual claims with total of $62,955.09. Do I have a motion to approve the claims?
So move.
I will second.
All right, Mr. Newton and then Ms. Hayes. Any discussion on the claims? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not opposed. 6.0 public comment. Seeing no one in the room from the public, move on to reports to committee 7.0, Sheriff Stovall.
For the hiring process, we have 2 law enforcement officers that have started the FTO program. We have 1 corrections officer waiting for the psychological test. And we have 5 law enforcement recruits scheduled for merit commission interviews next week. So we do have some people in line, I guess. Once again, the merit commission interviews will be set, and there'll be 5 of those. Today, we have 66 inmates. Social Services Administrator Erica is continuing to handle the mental health situations in Stephenson County. Erica ran a very successful back to school event, which drew about 200 plus people a couple weeks ago. Special thanks to the Cedarville Fire Department for the use of the fire station, Crime Stoppers for a generous donation, Big Lots, and several others who contributed to the success of this event by working it or donating. Erica most recently has her hands full with the handling of resource allocation for the event that happened at a school in Stephenson County. Crime Suppression Unit, I did put out the stats. Correct. Yep.
Correct in their packets.
Okay, old business that I have is we have four LPRs that are up and running. They have already assisted in several law enforcement investigations, not only for Stephenson County, but Freeport and surrounding agencies. We're waiting for ComEd to power up the additional locations to get the rest of the cameras going. The elevator project, we have no new update. HVAC project, home group is currently working at the jail. As we continue to wait for the large components. So they moved their group that was at the courthouse doing the smaller components throughout the building. And they're now doing the same thing at the jail while they're waiting for the larger components. The county boardroom audiovisual update is complete. The lighting has been upgraded. That is complete. And the room is being painted as we speak and should be completed by the board meeting next week. That's the paint. You're still going to see that ugly orange carpet there. You're going to have ceiling, lighting, and walls all patched and all painted.
Paint.
After that meeting, the carpet will be installed. And I plan on doing the front half. So where the chairman sits all the way back to the wall will be done because I do have a supplement for the new benches as some of the benches are broken, unstable and all that. So I'll do the carpeting until that point, and then once we get the benches, we remove them. I'll finish up the carpet and put the new benches in. Let's see.
What color?
Color what? The walls, the gray is everything else. We're just keeping it one color. It's the color, nice color, Murray.
It's a nice color.
The circuit clerk and I are working on a disabilities grant targeting the doors and restrooms in the courthouse. Right now, we are coming into a problem with one particular person that claims they can't come to court because they're too big, which they are. But if they really wanted to, they would be able to get in. They have a wheelchair, so they can't get in the door. So that's been an ongoing problem for the last couple of years. I did get an estimate on doing something with the front doors last year, but that was not put in the supplement. Well, now we came across this grant. So now we can get that front door area all completely redone and make handicap accessible doors, so we won't have that problem anymore.
Well, maybe they should not be that big.
For the bathrooms throughout the courthouse, the third floor is the only one that is ADA compliant. So what we want to do, since most of our clients are on the second floor, we need to get some sort of an engineer and construction for the 2 bathrooms on the second floor, which would make it a lot easier. So I will get a quote for that as soon as I can. And Chanel's going to let her people know also. She's going to actually be spearheading this, but we're doing this together since it's circuit clerk in the sheriff's office.
The
Yep.
front doors are not ADA compliant at the courthouse?
Go ahead.
Ask a question. So when you say they're not ADA compliant, just because they don't have a push button, or will the
Don't have the
wheelchair
push button.
actually not fit
Yeah, they're
through the
not.
door?
They're fine.
Very good. So,
Is there a pull? I
you do that.
Is there a what?
don't know. I thought when we leave there,
There's a push.
right, but is there something in the middle that would prohibit? So
Yeah,
two,
there's a bar. There's 2
There's a bar.
individual doors.
that's what I'm, okay,
Yes.
that's what I'm like.
Yes.
And remember, the
Both
entrance
doors, you should
door
be
is
able
a
to get
single.
it.
The entrance door is a single.
Okay,
The exit door is a double, and that's for fire.
right. Got it.
Okay?
Thank you,
So the
sir.
bathroom will have to have that door just cut over. So we've got to have somebody that knows exactly what to do. Because they're gonna have to cut brick and move that door out to make it 36 inches wide.
Thank you.
But hopefully the grant will cover the whole thing, so it will not affect the county in any way.
I'm sure it will.
With the 2 upgrades, I also am getting a quote for a contraband detection unit for the front door. The unit will be used, the unit that we're using has reached its life expectancy, and I looked just today to see what the latest thing is. They're about $10,000 to $12,000 for that newer one, which doesn't really do everything that we need it to do. I don't want to talk a little too much about that for security reasons, but it's not doing what we need it to do. So the newer one has new technology in it. It will not get in the way of letting people just walk right through. If anybody's been to Disney or some of these like concerts or something where you're just walking through poles, that's the type of technology we're looking for. So that way it's not going to inhibit anybody's movement throughout the courthouse. We don't have to have a wand down there. It's not going to take 2 people at the front door.
Okay, well, that's good.
That is
Well, there's the problem with it. The research that I've done, I anticipated a quote of approximately $100,000 for something like that. So I will be looking for grants for that also because there are security grants out there also.
Okay.
So hopefully it will not cost the general fund anything. My new business is I submitted 2 supplements. One is for squad cars and the other is for, and I forgot already. The new benches in the courtroom. And does anybody have any questions for me at this time?
Mr. Chair, are you anticipating the HVAC in after it's completed?
Yes. Yeah, along with the roof.
Thank you.
Any questions for the sheriff? Anything more? Go ahead.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
I was just waving.
she was just waiting.
I was just waving.
Seeing no more questions. Thank you, Sheriff. 7.2, Emergency Management Agency. Mr. Townsend did not make the meeting. And you've all received in your packets his report. We're not going to go over that verbatim. He has submitted to the state the yearly grant for EMA. And I have the request packet here if you'd like to look at it anytime. Now we will go to 7.3, County Coroner, Todd Welch.
No, thank you. Just a few things from my office here for tonight. August, we had a total of 44 deaths. We had 37 of those are natural, but we had 4 accidental. We had 1 homicide, and we've got a couple that are pending. We're gonna see what they come out as, but we had 9 autopsies. So we had a huge month as far as autopsies, but that's just like, we had 4 in one weekend that were multiple reasons, but so.
Yeah.
Just for caring purposes, I try not to describe too much for us, but anybody has
bad.
questions, please ask.
And bad.
Yeah.
For me and for you.
Yeah.
Bad.
So. But, yeah. It was active. And July, so hopefully,
Hopefully now we just
Yep.
calm down a little
we
bit.
just, yeah, we don't get to choose. So, we care for people.
So, I have, quite the bill next month for,
The next month will be, our bill will be $7,500. So you'll have, well, that, yeah, from the 9. That's just the docs bill, not the, toxicology.
any
Mr.
questions?
Chairman,
Go ahead.
have you had much interaction with the individual that's going to be taking over for you?
We've talked a couple of times and such, and I know that we plan to get together prior to the changeover there, but, I'm encouraging him to come in. So,
Can I ask a follow-up, please?
Sure, you can.
Has he been any part of the budget process?
I've informed him some of the budget and kind of told him what I'm going for here, but, not a great deal, but I will sit down with him on it.
Thank
If
you.
I can just put my 2 cents in, he's a really good guy.
I know who he is.
And I think that he will do great for the county. Sad to see you go, Todd. Definitely sad to see you go, but I think Brian will be a good addition to the county.
Thanks.
Any more for the coroner? All right, thanks, Todd.
Well, thank you.
All right, 7.4, report from the Strategic Planning and Community Safety Focus Program. At the meeting was discussed the safety survey. Looking to do it online and do a press release so we can get some input from the public. And Ms. Henning, do you want to go over the group, or I can?
You can. You got me.
All right. Looks like Mr. Remmers is looking to get a trailer and a new lawnmower. See here. Oh, here.
Mr. Remmers is looking for a trailer and a new lawnmower. He'd prefer an enclosed trailer. This will have to be in his budget. With an enclosed trailer, then he will not have to find a place to store the lawn equipment. The facility, the lawn equipment he needs is a bigger, zero turn to handle the bigger parks that we have, the recreation areas that we have. The highway department has their maintenance plan on their buildings pretty up to snuff. We've reviewed those. Sheriff, of course, definitely has his maintenance plan up to snuff. We've reviewed that. So next month, the health department, I have not received anything from. Nursing home was not discussed at this meeting, so we'll discuss that next month. Actually, I think it's the end of this month. It's probably the end of this month, I'm sorry. But going forward, we're still looking at the nursing home and health department.
Thank you. 8.0, old business. We already discussed 8.1, license plate readers. 8.2, review and approval of the proposed fiscal year 25 budgets. We went over them last month. Let's review them again. Emergency management, county coroner, and the sheriff's budgets. So this, Any discussion on that? Any questions?
Are there any changes?
No, not to my knowledge.
So mine has anything.
Hmm?
Do we have anything with that? I don't think so.
We just didn't pass.
I read it.
Okay, can we?
Make a motion to go with the finance?
I'll make a motion.
I will second it. Just for clarification, is it all of the budgets? Or are you doing them individually?
No, I think we
We can do them all together.
We discussed them last night.
Okay, I just want to clarify.
Yep, thank you.
We have a first and a second to approve and move emergency management, county coroner, and all the sheriff's budgets onto finance. Any discussion on that? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
No opposed. All right, 9.0, 9.1, new business, 9.1, approval of the job description for deputy emergency management director. Everybody should have received the definition from their packets. And they were passed out also. So
My iPad.
It just, I was gonna say, Mr. Townsend and I met about this, since he knew he was not going to be at the meeting tonight. The description has been reviewed by our liability. Their recommendations have been updated accordingly with what he has in there. And the personnel request form, which is part of our budget process, outlines what he's hoping to accomplish with that job description. His two main things were to help plan for job succession planning and employee retention, but
So this is not Robin's job. This is someone else's job
this would be the position that it's designed,
to be the
To be the
position that Robin
position.
currently holds.
yes.
Okay.
And that's why the increase
Okay.
in salary.
Okay.
Because he feels that once they obtain all those certifications and could really step in and
Okay.
do the job that he wants to differentiate from someone walking in who has
I
to
understand.
obtain the certifications,
I understand.
or someone that could step in for him. So,
that's all in the budget that he's proposed. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve this new position of emergency management.
I'll second it. Any discussion on this? All right, all those in favor?
All right.
Any opposed? All right. Looks like. 10.0, executive session 55 ILCS 120/2C2, collective negotiating matters between public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning the salary schedules for one or more classes of employees. Oh, I need could I have a motion to go into executive session?
I motion going to executive.
A second.
Okay, all those in favor?
You need to
Aye.
do
Oh, no discussion?
Roll
Roll
call.
call vote. All right, Ms. Hayes,
Yes.
Ms. Danninger Wagner,
Yes.
Mr. Newton? And I will vote yes.
Now we turn off the.
yeah, right.
I shut the doors too.
I can do that on